Chair, Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm requesting if the students who are here can be recognized so that we can discuss this matter comfortably. Thank you. Recognize and release them, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the members are on the list, and I will go through the charges, Mr. Speaker, briefly. Yeah. Charge number 1, Mr. Speaker, is the conduct constituted breach of privilege under Section 16E and Paragraph 7A of the 4th Schedule in the Parliamentary Power and Privilege Act 2017. Count 1, allegation of suits of sexual favor, Mr. Speaker, that the senator of diverse states made unsubstantiated allegations that there were instances of pursuit of sexual favors in Parliament by posting various messages on the Senate business WhatsApp groups. Mr. Speaker.
Senator S3xual, the chair is on the mic. What is your point of order, Senator Wawatinga?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I think it's prudent that you rule on what Senator Duaro has asked. And I'm looking up there, Mr. Speaker, I see that there are some small school
You've
children.
made your point. You've made your point. We have made arrangements. We are going to recognize them in a moment. We're getting the communication.
And Mr. Speaker, some of the content of this document, I think they are sensitive, and we should watch on who is in the house when you're talking about them. Thank you.
Very well, very well. That's noted. The communication is coming. We shall, in a moment, Senator Tumo, you are not yet. What's your point of order?
Thank you, Chair. I think apart from releasing the students now here, you should direct Mr. Speaker that until this motion is finalized, no more students should be allowed to the public gallery. I think you give the direction.
Noted. Senator Karungo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is a public house. The debate is live. Even those kids at home are watching. I don't see any problem whatsoever for us discussing this issue. They are here to learn so that they can see what we go through or what we say in this house. So, Mr. Speaker, unless now you have to order we shut even online, so that it becomes a kamukunji or becomes so this is not a personal issue. It is a matter of public concern. It is a report of a committee. So I don't see the reason why we should bar anybody from accessing this debate.
Senator Karungu, the chair had ruled, and indeed the people who are in the gallery have already been discharged, and we are going to proceed with the motion. Senator S3xual, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, count 2, allegations of favorism and discrimination, that the Senate in diverse states made unsubstantiated allegations that there was discrimination in Parliament by posting various messages at the Senate business WhatsApp groups and made allegations during a media briefing held in the Media Center main Parliament building. Mr. Speaker, count 3, allegations of corruption, that the Senate in diverse dates made unsubstantiated allegations that there were cases of corruption in Parliament by posting various messages on the Senate business WhatsApp group. Count 4, allegations of back kicks and legislative agenda, that the Senate on diverse dates made unsubstantiated allegations that there were requests for kickbacks for legislative agenda in Parliament by posting various messages on the Senate business WhatsApp groups. Charge 2. Conduct constituting breach of privilege under paragraph 8 of the 4th schedule to the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act 2017 on the Code of Conduct for Members of Parliament. Count 1. Allegations respecting fellow senators. That the senator on diverse dates published information that was disrespectful towards the fellow senators in the Senate Business WhatsApp group. Count 2. Allegations of inputting improper motive on fellow senators. That the senator on diverse dates imputed improper motive on other senators by posting various messages on the Senate Business WhatsApp groups. All these reports are in the reports. All these postings are in the reports. The committee, noting the gravity of the charges and conduct of the Senator, Gloria, Orwoba, MP findings of the committee, and having reviewed the sanctions provided for the Section 17(3) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act 2017, as well as the practice in other jurisdictions, finds the Senator Orwoba MP conduct was in breach of parliamentary privilege and recommend that, number 1, pursuant to Section 17(3)(g) of Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act 2017, the Senator be suspended from the House of the remainder of the second session for the 13th Parliament. Number 2, pursuant to Section 17(3)(d) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act 2017, restrictions of access to the precincts of Parliament of defined in Section 3 of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act 2017 and Standing Order 2 of the Senate Standing Orders, and withholding the use of enjoyment of any unspecified facilities provided to members by Parliament to be applied to the Senator for the remaining of the second session of the 13th Parliament. Being admitted and Privilege Act 2017 in the manner stated in the report. Mr. Speaker, sir, on behalf of the committee, I take this opportunity to thank the members of the committee for their immense contribution to the inquiry